She is the VP of PR for the legendary Toastmasters Club, and she is a John Maxwell team member, an entrepreneur, and a psychology student who has a passion for working with people who have been sexually abused. Toastmaster Sancha became a Toastmaster because she wanted to sharpen her voice and learn to communicate more effectively. I want everyone to give Sancha a very warm Brampton Alpha clap of welcome. Thank you for coming and agreeing to speak at our open house. And I'd like to introduce Sancha Halley, returning his crown, Sancha Halley.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. James Baldwin. District directors, division directors, area directors, distinguished Toastmasters, members of the executive team, Toastmasters, and honored guests. Good evening to you all. I am Toastmaster Sancha. And this evening I present to you Returning His Crown. I see it necessary to point us in the direction of this area because we have a breakdown in society where men are lacking in the role of leadership. And so I encourage us this afternoon to consider or to assist in returning his crown. Have you ever wondered what has happened to our men? Maybe take note of the quality of children being raised today. How about observing the startling number of homes lacking a man's leadership? I would love to see your responses in the comment section. But if you've answered yes to any of those questions, I too have done the same. We are living in a time where it seems like men have somehow forgotten who they are and have completely lost their way. But permit me to refresh your memory, please, sir. You are called prophets. You are called priests. You are called kings. Where is your crown, king? Prisons have already robbed us, and the grave has no mercy to spare. And for those left, they are confused, devalued, and bombarded by the negative stereotypes bestowed upon them by us due to the errors of a few. Man is dog, they say. He is a good for nothing. He is a deadbeat daddy. Sadly, I'm almost certain the majority of us would have used those very phrases or been a part of a conversation where they were thrown around. Haven't they suffered enough? How much more are we willing to lose him while he is already down? That man, he could be dignity to a wife, authority to a son, and security to a daughter. So if you ask me, the stakes are way too high. When I envision returning his crown, my mind is somehow teleported to the movie Lion King. And while the movie was created for children, the message is befitting us adults. We all know how the story goes. Mufasa was killed, and his son Simba, the rightful heir to the throne, like most men in the midst of trouble, would have lost his way and forgot who he was. But the movie did not end with Simba in a lost state. No. You see, Simba's crown was returned in the form of a trusted voice. And he remembered who he was, and he returned and restored order to his kingdom. A trusted voice is absolutely critical in the midst of trouble. Do you have a trusted voice? Who is your trusted voice? More so, can we be trusted voices to a broken brother, a lost husband, help to redirect a wandering father? Can we help in restoring a crown? I bet if this were a debate, we would have 1,000,001 reasons as to why some men would have lost their way. and maybe even blame it on the and their upbringing. But thankfully, this is just my speech and sanguinely a church too. Toastmasters and guests. Overall, it may be said that when a crown is in its rightful place, the powers of a throne are activated. If we can assist in returning a crown, then we can assist in building and restoring a home, which carries a ripple effect on our community. I challenge you to start this trend with me. To you, sir, this crown I return. Frederick Douglass said it best when he said, "It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men." Return his crown. Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you so much. That was very powerful, very inspiring. I'd like to encourage everyone to use the private chat. And if you can just send Sancha just a few comments about her speech.